Welcome back to TechRadar. I'm Matt Phillips, joined today by James Peckham. How you doing, James?
I'm all good. How are you?
Very excited indeed, James, because new rumors about the Apple folding phone, the iPhone Flip, have emerged. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, we're calling it the iPhone Flip. I don't actually imagine that we'll ever see a product on shop shelves.
I like that name.
The iPhone Flip. Yeah, I like it too. It's sort of the mini name that we're all going to keep calling it for the next few years. And this current rumor suggests that it's going to be a good few years until we actually see it as well.
Yeah.
We'll get onto that a little bit more in a minute. But Jon Prosser from Front Page Tech has spoken to some sources at Apple that are saying that Apple is eyeing a clamshell design for its first foldable phone. It also sounds like it's going to be coming in some fun colors, was how it was referred to. Some fun colors. We don't know exactly what that means at the moment, but we think that's probably going to be more the shades that you get on the iPhone 12 rather than the iPhone 12 Pro shades. Maybe even like sort of bold colors that we saw on the iPhone 5C years and years ago.
Yeah.
It looks like it's probably going to be marketed at a slightly younger audience in that way. But yeah, we're looking possibly at a clamshell design. So think more the Galaxy Z Flip from Samsung than the Galaxy Z Fold, which is the folding book. It looks like it's actually going to be a little bit more like folding phones of old, sort of like the new Motorola Razr we've seen for the last few years as well.
Yeah, really interesting. And, something where you were talking about the colors, something that immediately came to my mind is the Samsung S20 FE editions and them going for those quite bold colors. And I get it, right? They're kind of targeting that younger audience with that phone, but a big part of that is price. And as we know, folding phones, expensive as all hell. So do we really think that the iPhone or the Apple are going to target a younger audience with this? And does that mean that the price is going to be lower potentially?
The source doesn't actually comment on that generally. Personally, I cannot imagine this being a cheap device. Maybe in a couple of years' time, we will be at a point where foldable phones are cheaper, but it will be the first from Apple. I can't imagine this is going to be what most people refer to as affordable. It may be what Apple sees as affordable for such a bold, innovative device. But yeah, this rumor is also suggesting that we won't be seeing it this year. We won't be seeing it next year. We're going to be seeing it 2023 at the earliest, and possibly even later than that. So we may be talking about this in a few more videos before we get to the actual iPhone Flip launch.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. 2023, obviously a long way out. I would imagine by the time we get there, the industry has kind of made up its mind on whether or not we're going to go down this clamshell route or this folding book route. Or, potentially we'll still be in both worlds. Who knows? I would have thought they'd pick a lane. What do you think about that? Do you think we're going to see the industry kind of pick a lane when it comes to that?
I personally actually think we may see even more lanes. I think we may get to a point where there's a motorway sort of level where we're seeing the LG rollable with the rollable phone aspect. I think there will be a few more implementations of that technology. We're already seeing there's a rumor at the moment for the Mate X2 from Huawei. So one of the first folding phones that ever came out, the Mate X, that had a phone screen on the outside. At the moment, it looks like the X2 is now switching to the book format, so the screen will be on the inside of the device. Still be a screen on the outside, but it won't be the main screen. So I think, we're going to start seeing manufacturers sort of find their way in that way. Clamshells seem to be quite a good implementation of the technology so far. It makes phones smaller, and that's a big thing for a lot of people, especially for those who just want a smaller phone. They want something that can flip down and fit in a pocket. Then you've got the complete opposite side of it, where it's massive phones. So personally, I think we'll see these two different divides between foldable phones, and then maybe we'll see a mixture of other things in the middle as well, which are the rollable aspects and a few different elements like that.
Absolutely. Well, it'll be interesting to see where we end up in a year's time, or maybe even 2023 when we finally get an iPhone version of a folding phone. Who knows? If you want to find out more about the Mate X2 that James was referencing there, me and Tom Bedford did a video on that last week, so link wherever, you'll find it. You'll figure it out. I believe in you. Or you could just subscribe to TechRadar on YouTube as well, so you don't miss any of our future phones coverage. Please do that. Drop a like on the video. Thanks for joining me, James, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.